it's funny. Like every guest I try to I bring up Compound Conversations. I like try to design the table, like for my interpretation of their world. And you are definitely. Rappers love ball. Rappers love basketball players, and basketball players love rappers. And
that's a dual love. I feel like that been like that forever.
So when did because I think what happened with a lot of us who didn't know, we only learned Dave East, the basketball side of it, when the rapper made it. You know what I mean? Because like a world of us didn't know. Oh, he really played ball. Oh, he really hooped. But when did the love and how did ball start for you?
I think the hoopers knew, but the world ain't.
The world ain't know.
They ain't know what was going on. For me, that was my first. My pops. I don't have a memory to remember it, but my dad said he brought a basketball to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Like his.
Wait. Hold on.
When I was born. When I came out, they cleaned me off or whatever. He had a ball in the spittle.
So you was born with 3 balls. Yo,
that got it. But my pop said he brought a ball to the hospital, and they was playing jazz.
In the hospital?
In the hospital. He said the doctor was mad cool. They was playing jazz.
So you didn't know, but they knew you was gonna make it in life, like
in something. That was. I feel like. As a parent, you supposed to feel that way about. That's your seed.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Now, for that to actually happen, it takes some shit.
It took a lot.
Especially if you're not filthy rich, or if you're not from one of them prestigious families, or you know what I mean? If you're really trying to make it out of them environments where everything is against you, it's a little, you know what I mean? Like it's a little rougher. But basketball was my everything. I didn't know nothing but ball. I always loved music. So but you see, I'm tall. That was my shit.
You had the height.
I loved it, bro. That was the most exciting thing to me, because rap to me at that time wasn't that exciting. It was just the music that was on the videos, on the radio.
The style and clothing.
But in the parks would be crazy. The talk about
who's coming to play.
This one, these niggas from Brooklyn, and that was like the most exciting shit ever for me. So what they used to say, ball is life. That shit was life to me. Like
that's a fact.
For at least 20 years.
So when did it start though? When did was it junior high school and like
my real love, and when I realized I was nice, probably like 9th grade.
That's when it did it click then? Like I'm really somebody. I'm
like 9th, 10th grade. I was dunking. I could shoot. You know what I mean? I was like, all right. And I was getting invited to all kind of camps and shit. So that was kind of like letting me know I was a little. That's when I was meeting these guys that been in the league the last 20 years. I was meeting a lot of them early, like, you know what I'm saying? Kevin Love, Harden, KD, like all these guys. I was seeing them like in West Virginia or fucking Vegas. Or I was seeing them
on the traveling team,
AU tournaments and all of that. So. That was dope to see them that early, and now to watch niggas that won championships and all. You know what I mean? Like to me, that was I took a different route. You know what I mean? Through the forces that you know what I mean, how that played out. But I definitely could say I was around that heavy. Rap came late.
Came late. So for me, my high school, like I played basketball 9th grade, developed asthma, started DJing, and it was like. Shattered. It was like, yo, but
you developed asthma later on, like later on. Older?
Yeah, in high school I got asthma.
I was born with asthma and got rid of it.
Smoked good weed, probably.
I don't know what it was, but when I was born, I had a my mom told me I had a ill breathing problem. They had to put me in some incubator shit. Couldn't breathe, some weird breathing shit, and I guess I just
we went opposite because I developed it later. So, and for me it was like this is why the love for me, when people look at me and they understand, they be like, yo, he really in the basketball culture from via the AND1 mixtape and stuff. But we 25 years later and I'm still relevant in basketball culture the same way.
1,000%, right.
But it was a turning period when I developed asthma and was like, yo, it's no more ball. And that's when hip hop was like, you know how you with this girl, but you know you're supposed to be with this girl? That was how hip-hop was for me. I was like, oh, I can't really be with ball no more. And then I started DJing, and I started DJing in 9th grade at the same time when I developed asthma. When you knew that ball, it was over, or like that journey was like when did it transfer?
Broke my heart Broke my heart, Free.
Yo, don't shut it on here though. Don't.
Broke my heart, Free. That's like that first love. Like,
yeah, that's what I said.
Me? She stopped answering. She blocked me. You heard?
She blocked me.
I couldn't even. I ain't had a line though. I was damn. Yeah, that hurt. But at the same time, I was like always a real prideful person. So I ain't really want to show that.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean? And my pops, my household always preached success. You know what I mean? And however you get it. So I was like, damn, what else could I do? And I had no cousins in the rap game, no friends that was making beats, nobody at a label that I knew. I didn't know nobody as far as rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I bumped into Wayno.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I bumped into my big brother, Bully. Bully knew all of
Everybody.
He knew everybody. So Bully could put me in the room, had me next to this one, had me next to that one to see what was going on. So that was, to me, the first real, like, introduction to what I was about to do. Through Bully.
So let me go a step back because this is great. I'm such a fan of the game and the culture and being able to sit with guys like yourself, learning the journey and hearing it. So when I think of Davey as the artist, and I know so many chapters and pillars of the artist,
right.
But it's a connection of when Dave came and I heard him for the first time. Being the half of my life from Philly, I said, this kid spits like he from Philly too.
I was in Philly every summer.
It was like, I was like, wait, okay,
Word.
He got the swag of New York.
Right.
I didn't even know about Queens. It's this, like I said, dual barrel swag, but he's chewing these bars. Like, where did this, it's some people that can just spit and they'll get, when you spit so good, they'll put them in the category of a battle rapper, but you were never that.
Yeah, I never battle rap.
Yeah, but
nope.
you have the bars that people would be like.
I studied that shit and I was around that. I was in North Philly every summer, down behind Dolphin Street.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Every summer, all the time, I would be out there. My cousin Freaky that I always rap about, Malik Carter, that passed 2014. They all from North Philly. Lil, I mean, like my some of my closest people in my life, they from North Philly. So I would be out there on a regular and hear, this is like early Meek, Dirty Brave Meek, like Joey Jihad was the hottest.
It was a
in
dude
Philly.
named Pretty Ugly.
It was Hattie, like Hattie had it. Joey Jihad. At that time when I was like falling in love with that shit, it was Joey Jihad. Hattie had it. You know what I'm saying? And I would be around him. I would see it. I would. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, this is. They just had. I don't know. Their flow was different. Niggas in New York been nice forever. Like I always no knock to nobody in New York City with the battle rap and nothing like that. But I don't something about Philly. Like when the dude in Philly would be rapping, his whole block knew every line,
every rhyme, yeah,
every bar. They would ad lib the shit. Yep. I wasn't seeing that. Like in New York, niggas would rap their lines. The next man would rap his shit.
Yeah. It's a fact.
There, the whole block knew his whole 16. So when somebody was rapping that, it just sounded way crazier. Like, oh, everybody knew this shit.
But you know what's crazy?
Like, I'm missing something.
They didn't just know the ad libs. They knew the lot. Like 4 bars would go with you.
Nigga could take bars off, like catch his breath real quick, and his man's, you know what I'm saying? His man's knew them shits. Like, so I don't know. It was the energy. It was the energy at that time. I definitely think. I know Philly played a major part in just my delivery, my wordplay, my whole shit. Like I was a big fan of Beans, Free, Chris, that's my brother. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I was always in tune. As much as I was in tune with what was going on in New York, I was tapped into
funny
to Philly.
Hearing this now, we live the same life.
Yeah,
because
I
know
into Philly. I was going to Max's.
Oh, you Max's.
You know what I'm saying? Delisandro. What's Delisandro?
You was Ishka-Bibbles? Was you Ishka-Bibbles?
I don't want to. I know this is gonna get mad. I ain't a big Ishka-Bibble.
But
I'm gonna go to Max's. Like if I gotta choose between the two, I'm gonna go to Max's. Cause you know what the vibe in Max's reminded me of Harlem. You had the nigga in there with the porno DVDs.
Yep, it's a fact.
You had, you know what I'm saying?
The oils was out front.
The oils is in before you walk in. I said, oh, this like the hood. I'm getting your sandwich, and they rude. You know what I'm saying? They a little rude in there. Like, come on, what's up? What you want on your sandwich? Like, yeah, this is my type of spot.
Nah, I feel that.
You know what I mean? Word.